You've got to be kidding me. Do you understand the gravity of this situation? We're not running a lemonade stand here. I entrusted you all with a simple task to ensure the safety of the cargo, and what do I find out? It's missing. Vanished into thin air. Who's gonna explain what you idiots did to it? And I don't want excuses, I want answers. How does something as vital as our shipment just disappear? Was it incompetence, negligence, or was it deliberate? I need clarity, not stumbling over words. Your job was to protect the specifically manufactured weapons, not let them vanish into oblivion. They could be pointing the very same weapon at us. Do you comprehend the ramification of this? It's not just about the financial loss. It's about our credibility and reputation. Clients trust us to deliver, and now we failed them. Heads will roll if I don't get to the bottom of this and give them what they want after they paid millions of euros for it. I need a plan, a solution. I need it now. I want every detail, every movement accounted for. Find out where it went, who touched it, and how it disappeared. And if anyone dares to cover this up or tries to shield themselves, they'll face the consequences far worse than they can imagine, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. This is not a request, it's a demand. I expect each of you to prioritize this above anything else until it's resolved. And mark my words, I will find out what happened. The fate of this operation hangs in balance, and I will not tolerate any more incompetence. This was a one-in-a-lifetime deal. Usually, the hunters don't pay this much for vampire-killing weapons. I'm the only one they come to when they need such a specific weapons. David? Stop. Just stop right there. Do you honestly believe I'm that naive? Security breaches and rough weather conveniently leading to our cargo's disappearance? That's a pathetic attempt to cover tracks, isn't it? Enough. Your excuses are as transparent as glass. You underestimate me if you think I'll buy into this fabricated story. The same story we've all heard 100 times before whenever something goes wrong. I didn't make this business as powerful as it is by being gullible. Save it. I know every tactic in the book, every trick in the trade. I can read between the lines, see through smoke and mirrors. You've underestimated my intellect and overestimated your ability to deceive. You should know better by now.
It's better if you stayed silent.
David, save your apologies. What I need from you is the truth, unfiltered and untwisted. I'll give you one last chance to come clean. Tell me what really happened. Spare me the theatrics and the fabricated tales. The truth.
Boss, if I may, my men found out the truth. The truth is, during the routine checks, Alfred and his men discovered a discrepancy in the inventory. A few crates seem to have been mislabeled and mistakenly sent to the wrong destination.
Go on.
In an attempt to rectify the mistake without causing alarm, they rerouted the shipment themselves. They thought they could solve it internally without involving you. But somewhere along the way, the communication got muddled, and the cargo ended up in a storage facility, awaiting further instructions.
So, our precious cargo is sitting idle somewhere because of their misguided attempts to handle the situation without alerting me? Do you comprehend the magnitude of the risk you've put us in? An error that could have cost us dearly. You see, the problem isn't the mistake itself. It's the fact that your incompetent mind thought highly of you and tried to act as a boss. You took matters in your own hands and risked the entire operation. Tell me, how does it feel to be a total failure? Do you think you're a boss now? Firstly, We'll retrieve that cargo immediately. Secondly, you and I are going to have a very long conversation about trust, responsibility, and communication within this team. We'll address this mistake, rectify it, and ensure it never happens again. You owe the family more than just an apology. You owe us a guarantee that you'll learn from this. Fuck, he tasted so bitter. I guess our conversation wasn't that long after all. Oh, you're still alive. This will be the guarantee that you won't do this mistake again. ARCAZ, I need you to handle this situation. Retrieve the cargo discreetly, without a hitch. Ensure it's done swiftly and silently.
Consider it done, boss. I'll mobilize the necessary resources and contacts to locate and retrieve the shipment. Discretion and efficiency will be our top priorities.
No loose ends. We can't afford any more slip-ups.
Rest assured, boss. You know my approach. Thoroughness without drawing unnecessary attention. I'll bring it back without a whisper of its disappearance.
Excellent. And remember, I need this done yesterday.
Time is of the essence indeed. I shall expedite the process without compromising on the delicacy of the situation. Is there any specific directive or information you need me to keep in mind?
Just minimize exposure. Keep communication encrypted and within our trusted network. I don't want any surprises this time.
Understood. I'll ensure a seamless operation. You can count on me, boss.
I know I can. That's why you're my right hand.
Boss, just a reminder. The blood shipment we've been expecting is due to arrive tonight.
I haven't forgotten. But I'm in no mood to involve the same incompetent team in handling the new delivery. I need to do it myself. We cannot risk even a slightly for this one.
I understand, boss. Allow me to handle it. I'll personally oversee the reception and ensure its secure placement.
You have a lot on your plate already with retrieving the missing cargo.
Consider it an extension of the ongoing operation. I've built a network I can rely on.
But that means
The
that...
new delivery will be in safe hands. Boss, it's imperative that you focus on resolving the current issue. I'll manage the incoming shipment. It's within my capacity, and it would alleviate some of your concerns.
Very well. I appreciate your willingness to step in once again. Just make sure everything runs smoothly. I can't afford any more setbacks.
You'll know the moment it's in our possession.
Good. Get it done, ARCAZ.
As always, boss.
Just a bunch of idiots surround me. I'm counting on you, ARCAZ.
You, by the crates. Get those trucks over to the designated area. Make sure they're prepped and ready for loading. And mind you, take it easy. These crates aren't your usual cargo. Handle them with care. Careful now. Easy does it. These crates require a delicate touch. No sudden maneuvers while moving them. We can't afford any mishaps. Simon! Over there. Keep an eye on the incoming shipment's route. We don't want any unwanted attention. Smooth and silent. Just the way we like it. Hold it right there. You, in the shadows. You're trespassing where you shouldn't be. Who sent you? What are you doing here? I won't ask twice. This situation demands absolute compliance. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I can't afford any disruptions. Cooperate or face the consequences. This isn't a situation where you get to choose either. Now talk. Playing with your drone, you say? In a restricted zone? My friend, this is no ordinary playground for your hobby. You're amidst something far beyond your understanding. A symphony of intricacies, a dance of precision, and you, unknowingly, are disrupting its rhythm. I believe you, but you see, ignorance doesn't absolve you of the consequences. This operation cannot afford loose ends. It's a delicate tapestry, and any stray thread risks unraveling the whole fabric. I'm not gonna harm you, but I can't let you go either. Not until the boss decides your fate. You stumbled into something far beyond your realm of comprehension, and now you're a part of it. I must take you to the boss. It's the only way to untangle this mess you inadvertently stepped into. I can't afford any loose ends. The boss won't appreciate it. Simon! Keep an eye on the operation. I need to take this intruder back to the headquarters. You seem familiar with drones. A hobby, perhaps? Or something more? So, you capture beautiful pictures with that drone. An eye for detail, then. Quite useful in some circles. But today, your passion led you into an intricate maze, not your typical scenery. I've seen individuals like you before. Curious, inquisitive. But your curiosity has brought you face to face with a world far beyond your usual horizons. I guess I do. I read a lot and I'm interested in poetry. In addition, being in a Mafia family doesn't mean I cannot appreciate the word of literature. Ignorance is a double-edged sword. It shields us and exposes us, often simultaneously. You'll understand more soon. The boss is not someone to take lightly. Your fate lies in the boss's hands now. I've seen leniency, but I've also seen the firm hand of consequence. What happens next is beyond my control. It's about understanding the gravity of where you found yourself today. The boss will decide the rest. Did you catch a glimpse of what was in the cargo? This might tilt the odds slightly in your favor when facing the boss. I must say, your composure is oddly intriguing. It signifies either a lack of understanding of the gravity of the situation, or an exceptional ability to conceal emotions. A skill you've demonstrated quite adeptly so far. None, you say? What's your secret? How do you maintain such calmness under such circumstances? Clever! Indeed, worrying serves no purpose. What you must focus on now is finding a resolution befitting this scenario. Your control over your emotions is fascinating. At times, I too struggle with that concept, despite my association with the Mafia. I steer clear of aggression and brutality. That's the boss's domain. She handles the tougher side of our business. Luckily, she's been supportive of my more lenient approach. In this world, there are no purely good or bad characters, dear child. We're nearly there. Try to be honest, and I hope Boss can find it in her heart to let you go. That's a nice quality. Honesty will serve you well, especially when dealing with her. And trust me, she does not do well with deceivers. Alright. If anything unfortunate happens, I will hold a grand funeral for your drone. Of course, after checking what you have been taking pictures of. We're there. Alright, let's meet the boss and discover what destiny holds for you, kid.